Like a reservoir, I think. It was a British built thing. Look, the lupins are all out, guys. Can you see this? Let's have a nosy over here. Can't hear any dogs barking. This is where we go AoverT.
This is my island in the sun.
Hey guys, how you doing? Anybody can remember what you're doing down there here amongst the grass? Anybody remember? I walked, well, there's Moster Fort down there, look. But I walked from that weird room that was down very deep. Hi guys, we're a bit dangerous here. Look behind me. You're gonna see it like this, because I can't go very far forward because there's a lot of trucks coming past. These are the lines. Hey, whoop. What was that? You hear rustling. Whoa. I had to put the microphone up here. I hope it's okay. I don't have the jacket on. It's hot, but it's a horrible day, guys. Let's put this a bit. Not easy to cross, guys. There's a farmhouse here. Busy road. Impossible to cross. There's no crossings here at all. I'm not sure of the area yet. Here where I am. Oh, this is the road to MJR, I think. Yeah, it could be. Charge your battery, but we wasn't sure which one it was, whether it was the Scouts one or the other one that's being done up. Let's switch off, guys, if we get the chance. We made it. Wow, it's so busy though. On the go. Let's go and have a look at this. Must be a fort up here or something. You know, I'm walking blind. The tracks are here. This is still the wall, I'm sure. Time for them, the bees. I want to get the pollinating here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of bees around. I hope it isn't one of those wasps, because they sting you for nothing. Bees tend not to sting you, only if they're in danger. Next video. Hope you enjoyed it. That was charge your battery. Plus, God knows where we are now. Up a little bit from there, and I just was meandering along, and this is the Victoria lines all along here. Part of it has been done, was done up, and I don't know what happened here in these sections. I don't know how far they got, because down there is quite good. This was built by the British guys. I mean, look at it. It's in a sorry state. Somebody should really do something about it. What I was interested in, as it goes a little bit further up, look at the views first of all. There's MJR over there. You can see the dome, the two domes together, and the other one, oh, we're a bit out of sight of it, but it's around the corner. You'll soon see it. Moster Dome and MJR Dome. It's it's going to be more of those, I tell you, because look at the terrain here. This is the wall anyway. There's going to be more AoverTs. I can see it coming up. Anyway, the Moster Dome is just at the back there. You'll be seeing it in a bit. MJR Dome was the highest one, the highest peak dome in Europe. And that was the widest span dome in Europe in its day. I don't know if it's been changed yet. There's walls all around here. In fact, there's another one here, look. This is Victoria Lines, and it slowly goes into Duera Lines. We're gonna have a mooch around Duera. Not Duera goes, oh, Steve, no. Duera, Malta. There's two. So here's the lovely Victoria Lines built by the British. They were envisaging an attack, so they decided to. Was it a folly, or was it a serious adventure? Because it cost a lot of money, I think, a lot of man hours. And look at these stones. I couldn't even lift one of those. They're ginormous. Views are fantastic. Here's a big panel thing in them job of the what do you call them, those for the electricity? Anyway, whatever they are. Another big gap here. Sadly, is they need sorting out. But imagine something like this. There's something here. I don't know what it is. All over there's we can get, maybe we get it. All over there's like fortifications and walls and all sorts of things. Maybe we can get to this. Actually, I didn't come up that far. If I can find the video, I'll show you. I walked up to that place and there was a loud dog barking, and I was absolutely knackered because I did a video in the morning, and I got to that sort of where the guy sells the beef and the pork and whatever it is on the junction that goes down. That's Victoria Lines. In the background is Muster Fort. So really I've done everything in little bits and pieces, because I started over in Pembroke, Madalena Fort. I walked up to the top of the world. I walked all the way down to Muster Fort. I went into Muster Fort. There's some cheeky videos of Muster Fort. I had to cut the video because somebody stopped me and he said, hey you, come here. First of all, Bill Marty, I think, he says, Inti, should you ferry? I'm like, what are you doing here? He says, oh, why you come here? I said, oh, no English, no. You better go quickly there. And look at these rocks here. Maybe we'll come across some cart ruts. These were built. This is like, I don't know what. Is it the get off my land? It's the farmers. Somebody built it. It's like a reservoir, I think. It was a British built thing. Look, the lupins are all out, guys. Can you see this? Let's have a nosy while we're here. Can't hear any dogs barking. This is where we go AoverT. Oh no, it's like a gun post or something like that. Interesting, eh? Some trees here. All along this wall, the way now, it was like a, look at this, how rocky. AoverT, Steve. I don't know what this is. Was it a... Oh, it's some kind of British thing here, because it's all concreted. And there's British there as well. There's like that architecture. There's a lovely little, like a sort of forest there. I haven't seen this before. It's new to me as well. There's a few dark clouds looming. So I don't know, but look at that. What would it be, this? Is it some kind of battery or something? Perhaps where they park the... There was a something here, but I can't see what it is. It's concrete. This is like British here. Hey, we'll have to explore this more. Look at the concrete here. That's what's interesting. So all this was some kind of area in the old days. Some really that stones get me in the middle of nowhere. You get like a big mound of stones. So tell me in the comments what you think it is. Was it a battery, or was it some kind of house for a... It's right near the wall, so it could be some kind of place they kept a gun in, maybe. It's all locked up. Oh, it's not. Is it locked up? Yeah, it's got a lock here, but it's all rusted up. This looks like it was built when the wall times. So this soon it goes into Duera lines from Victoria lines. I think the whole lot is called Victoria lines. It's all dry now, guys. This we had a bit of a rainfall last night, but as soon as it hits the ground, it just dries up. So really, this is in the middle of nowhere. All those people that say to me, Steve, are you just showing the nice parts of Malta? Go to the busy and the dirty and the built-up areas. Like that other YouTuber does. I like to see that. Anyway, I like to see the regular. Thank you guys for all your support. You stay with me. I know I don't get fantastic views, maybe 3,000 to 4,000 sometimes in the end when the video stops, but the first couple of thousand I really appreciate it. And thank you to the Patreons for supporting me. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video. I hope you're enjoying it. I want to thank my Patreons and the contributions from PayPal. If you want to help the channel, the link is below. If you want to go over and see my other channels, travel channel and foodie channel, all the links are for Instagram and Facebook. And the PayPal, and you can also help the channel. It's a bit weird. YouTube done this thing. Would you like to add this thing? You can. I don't know what's it called. I don't even know what it's called. I've got 2 people on it. I'll say thank you to them, but you can just add for like for $1, I think, something like that. Just if you want to help the channel. Any more, less of that blah blah blah. I want to show you their views, because I'll get accused of showing my face too much. I know I'm a handsome bloke, but I mean, you want to see the views. So we're on the lines now, guys. I'm not sure when it turns into Duera, but there's a sort of bit further up, because I parked up there and I thought, let me have a wander around. When I got up very high, you'll see how high the view is. It's some kind of fort. Maybe it's Duera Fort or something like that, but I couldn't see anything on Google. Maybe it's just some kind of gun emplacement, and it's nothing of importance. But this is the wall, the Victoria wall. It stretches all the way from Fort Madalena way over there in that direction. Fort Madalena being the first fort. Well, it depends which way you go, but I think that was the main thing that they supplied from. Then you go all the way down. You can do a lovely walk from Fort Madalena to top of the world, follow it down, then all the way down to Fort Moster, which is still being used, but it was used for in the wartime for torpedoes and bombs. It's reputed, because nobody's been, they did an open day, but they just showed the first floor, but it said it's supposed to go down about 4 or 5 floors. I don't know exactly. I might be talking through my hat, but anyway, I'm managing to keep my hat on. I don't really need it at the moment, but the sun has been popping in and out, and it's quite hot when it gets out. Some people like these sort of videos and some don't. I can understand that. Some people like the eating ones. They do quite well, the bacon and egg ones and the breakfast. They did. Did they drop them off? And there is a bit of a road, but it looks like a newish road. And there's the Duera road. So maybe they came up so far and they sort of carried it all down here, these stones. They're quite hefty, some of them. Look at that. Some are reasonable, but some are ginormous. And these top flagging stones, is that what you call them? They're massive. Oh, we've got another fatality here just around the corner. What happens, I think, as well, there's a digress of water. Wow, Steve, that's a big word. There's a whole heap of water gets in these places. The plants get in between it, and they sort of just prise the wall out, because there it goes, look, the wall all the way down. Someone's done I don't know if that's the farmer, because that looks quite newish. It's not a British concrete. Look at the stones here though. Did they get the stones from here? Did they quarry them from here? I wonder that, or did they bring them? It's quite clean, though, eh? The area is very clean. Apart from few bits of bags that's blown in the wind, you can see that, and they've caught on the plants. But look at the views. Now jars going out of sight. And Moster's coming in sight. There's the dome of Moster. Look at the view from that. Moster in the 70s. I wish I was keen on photography in the 70s, because I'd love to have taken some photographs. And look at them now. Because I was taken, I remember in the 70s, I came 70, I think it was March 77. And I came March 77. Someone told me to see the bomb and where it come through and everything like that. And I don't remember all those buildings. It's expanded like crazy, eh? There's Imperial over there, look. You can see the towers. I think there's going to be some more of those towers. Is it what I see in the comments, you know, there was a lady, she's 70 something, and she said to me, oh, they're destroying Malta, it's not my old Malta. And I thought, I don't normally just give you a heart on Facebook, or sometimes if you ask a question I try and answer it, because there's many. And I said, why are they destroying it? He said, oh, those buildings and that, like, it wasn't like that when I left Malta. I said, when did you leave Malta? He said, when I was 5 and I couldn't come back because I had no money. I said, do you expect it to be the same as when you were 5? I mean, oh look, butterfly. Oh, he's too fast, he's flitty. A brown one with black, but I can't get close to him if I got a zoom. Look at this area though. Just fantastic. Fresh air. Well, I can't say, I mean, somebody says the pollution and the dirt and of Malta. I mean, there must be something wrong with me, because I love progress. I think you need progress. If you just stand still, Malta would be still in the caves. I mean, you got to build, and perhaps some did get a bit carried away, or is it the right thing to do to encourage people? You need hotels, you need apartments. I don't see any vacated hotels. The one near to me, as soon as he sold it at Shell. They call Shell when they, oh loads, look at the butterflies. They don't want to stay near me. Oh, there's a few of those. I hope we don't come across those hornets. There's a hornets that invaded Malta some years ago, and they said they might come back again. That's what I don't like to see. If you're shooting birds, you don't take your gun things away with you. SMJ. And look, there's Moster. But we've got a bit better view. I hope this wind blocker is I've been trying to change around some different things. I've got the Rode, but I can't be asked to charge it up, because you put it here and you put it on there, and I have to buy another one for the 10, because the true to form GoPro's 8 Mod Prod doesn't fit GoPro's 10 Mod Prod. Mod Prod is this thing that fits over the camera, so you can fit a microphone in. You can fit the Rode microphone. But I've seen the audio quite clear, so perhaps this is okay. Yeah, I know you're getting the wind noise today, but I've done this Duera many years ago. I bet it's about 4 years ago. Where we're going now, where I parked, because I parked up in it. I thought, when I stood on the top there, the top is like a gun emplacement sort of thing. I saw this here and I thought, hey, I wonder if that's connected to the Victoria lines. When I walked up from there, you can see the wall there. When I walked all the way down, crossed over that busy road, and you can see that van at the bottom. You can walk all the way down from, like, what was that? That garden. I forget that garden. There's a garden where there's a caravan guy there you can buy some food from. Is it called Talarusa? Janine Talarusa, I think it is. You can walk all the way up over that busy road, which is a bit difficult, but you can walk down to the junction and go across on the lights. Then it's a very steep hill all the way up, past that sort of farm where they've got sheep, and there was a very noisy dog, but that seemed to be not here today. Then you're walking up here. It's a lovely walk. And then you can keep walking to Bajema from here. Bajema's like was a cave encampment. I've got a video of that as well. Where haven't you got a video, Steve? I don't know, I'm still finding the places. Somebody said to me, oh, a mate of mine said, oh, Steve, I was in Amroon. Oh, Steve, how's the videos going? He said, I bet you finished now. I said, why? He said, you're going to run out of places to go. I said, I don't know. Like this weekend, there was 5 places to go, but I was still feeling a bit strange. I'm sure that was COVID I got, because I was getting that, not a flu. It's like a flu that wants to come out and it doesn't come out, and you got like achy pains. I have achy pains anyway. That's a normal thing for me, but it was the bones, you know, like really aching, like the time I come back from London. Anyway, this is the moat around this peculiar building. It was some kind of, I'm guessing the wall came up from here. There is some remnants left. We just walked up here and I'm not sure where the wall has disappeared to. So sometimes it just disappears. It's here somewhere. Oh, look at that yucca flower. Wow, how beautiful. Sorry I jumped from one thing to another, but that's just how my brain works. Look at that yucca flower, how beautiful. I had a yucca and I never flowered like that. I think they must get comfortable and before they produce the flower. Anyway, that's the fort. That's the wall. You can see it right in front of me. So the wall has been taken away somehow, and it must finish here somewhere. Like this must be Duera lines, and that was Victoria lines. I'm not sure if I can come up this way. Oh, there's a road there, and there's a small bridge where it fills the moat. So that's the moat there, guys. It's some kind of Duera, maybe mini fort or a gun emplacement or something like that. Even this is all caved in. Oh, I can go up this way maybe. Let's have a look. On the top is some British buildings which has been taken over by Maltese. Not sure why. I'm parked over that way, so I'm not sure I can get over there because this seems to be taking me the wrong way. So anyway, more fun. This is like those panels generating electricity for the island. Oh, there's more like little pieces of land blocked off. Yeah, I'm going out here, I think. I want to show you up there because there's some nice buildings. Let's hope those black clouds anyway, if you know where it is, Duera Fort, maybe it's like a mini fort. I don't see anything on Google. Fantastic, eh? This is Malta, I love. It's a small island. I know I'd hate to be in politics because you can't win. I love that video. That video, if you get a chance on Facebook, it's the mayor of Sliema. He's a nice guy. I never met him, but I've seen some videos of him. He really loves Sliema, wants to take care of it, and he's done a lot of things to help Sliema. But it seems whatever he does, you can't win. You just can't win. This is a road, so I have to be careful because they come around a bit fast. He was out walking because he had a lot of sticks saying Sliema's a dirty, ugly place. There's a lot of garbage. People, the councils don't care. They don't clean anything up. So he had a morning walk and he saw this woman walking with 2 big boxes. She sounded like a foreigner, but you can't tell in Sliema because there's a lot of tal pepe. And he said, madam, you've got cardboard boxes. Said, yes. Said, well, today is not the day for cardboard boxes. Oh, this is the main road here. I didn't have to worry, but sometimes the farmers come around. I heard some banging out there. I was shooting up here. I haven't heard any shots at all this morning. He said, madam, what are you doing with the cardboard? It's not today, it's on Thursday or whatever it was. Something like that. She said, yes, I'm just carrying these boxes from my flat to look out to see, because I didn't know the day, to see if there's any other boxes. She said, but what you're from flat 4? She says, yes, I'm from flat 4. She said, well, I've got some paperwork here. She said, yes. Well, I've taken it out of the other bags. You've got like window boxes and things like that. She said, oh, it wasn't me. It's nothing to do with me. It's the builders that did it. She said, I'll try and put in my car and get rid of them. Let's put this down a bit, because if I put it like this, I don't have to hold you up so far. So they've got an excuse for everything. These, they don't care. They want to get it out. Even when I live, they want to put food out. It says, I saw one the other day. I said, oh, you're mistaken. It's not today, the food. It says, yeah, but what am I going to do with it? I'm going to leave it in my house, the food, smelling in my house. It's better smelling outside. So then you get a cat coming along who wants something to eat. And that's where all the rubbish comes from. Anyway, this is private. I saw this road going down. He's got this yucca. And he was burning earlier. What a nice plot of land here. Big yucca. Hey, look how fat they get. I planted one when I had the villa. I had a villa in Attard. And I don't know if I got it for nothing. And I planted it, and about only 8 years later, it's really fat it was. So this is the moat here, guys. Must have some water running through it. Someone's taking it over to, they're not looking after the plants very well. This is bit.I ashok. It's in season at the moment. Although I did try some the other day, and it's not my favourite. It's very seedy. It comes to a lot of seeds. Probably it's on its way out now. So it's bit.I ashok. Eggs of thorn in English. I don't know if there is an proper English word for it. So if you wanted to venture, so like there's a lot of rubbish down there in the moat. Either somebody decided to throw it, or the wind's blown down there. I'm parked up here. This is the way to Malta. So you can drive this way to bit.I and Junaina Bay. It's a lovely quiet area. Oh, there's the British. So it was something to do with the British here. Notice no open fires, no barbecues, no caravans, no campers, and no one is allowed to leave refuge on this site. Well, we've got a few plastic bottles, but I've seen walkers dump that as they're walking along. They say they like to walk in nature. Even I saw one the other day, and I didn't really have the guts to say something. I should have said something. I walk in Slima, and I saw this, I can't tell if it's foreign or not. It was white skinned, guys. He finished his drink and he just put it on the wall. I was going to say, who the hell do you think's going to clean that up? I mean, do they do that at home? Do you want somebody? Perhaps they do. Perhaps they got the wife to clean up for them. They just leave things lying around. I'm just parked here, and I got up here. I'm going to show you now the fantastic view from up here. And I saw that walk down there. I thought, oh, that's the missing link. So shall we do that video? We'll call it that. I'll see what I'll come across a bit further down, but we've got a decent video here, I think. I'll show you. I'll go up a little bit, but I've done it some years ago, before COVID, about 4 or 5 years ago. So you can see this is used weekends for picnic. Oh, we were lucky. There was probably did compost and things like that. Oh, I thought that was my car for a minute then. Look at the view. This is the moat that we walked down that road by the moat. So we're gonna have a shufti at Mjar. Look, there's Malta, the Malta Dome. And here's Mjar. So we saw it a little bit down, but you're seeing it a bit higher now. It's going to be quite difficult to walk along the wall of Victoria Lines. This is a lot shorter here, so perhaps because it was a fort, it's got like a double wall here. Wow, this is blocking the view off. Somebody cut the trees down. Just look at that. What a fantastic view. I nearly went then, guys. I went down this little gap here. So why did they park there? Hey, funny things happen in the middle of nowhere, and walk up here. Is there something I don't know about? Is there a place up here? I'll have to have a shufty one day. So this is like a double wall here. Let's walk a little bit further and I'll show you. There's like British buildings, but I've did a video some time ago about them. Not bad for 35, eh guys? You know what I never understand why some people fuzz the registration number out. Tell me in the comments, can you do anything with a registration number? I don't think you can in Malta. I don't think anybody can. Only the police can find out, and Transport Malta can find out who you are. I don't think there's any way of actually finding out who your name and address, something. Maybe that's to steal your identity. But the farmers have been out, look, there after the first few rains. So we're in Duera. This is Duera lines, and somewhere along there they turn into Victoria lines. But I think it's all part of the same thing. Probably this is some kind of encampment from the British. Maybe it was called Duera. The area is called Duera, but perhaps it was a gun emplacement or something, because this is British architecture here. So these are all perched along the lines. Ooh, beautiful, eh? Not even a sound. Only you, Steve, blubbing away. Look at that on the hill. What do you think it is, that place, guys? Tell me in the comments. It's very easy. Along here a bit, I think it was about 4 years ago, I came across something and I can't. Oh yeah, this is a. I'm not sure if this was open last time. Obviously somebody's taking it over. You can see the distinct architecture of the British with the bricked archways there, look, and this, they had a lot of this sort of stonework. So these were like lookout posts and things like that, I'm guessing. If you don't agree anything I say, guys, tell me in the comments. I'm not going to be hurt. I'm not going to run in the corner. Oh, what's this? Let's have a look here. No, I missed this last time. I'm not going to run in the corner crying. You'll get banned if you swear, but only because YouTube doesn't like that. So there's some kind of lookout post here as well. So I'm going to do this video, the missing link. Oh, just a way to get up on the top, I'm imagining. So the moat is still going on there, look. This walks all along the moat. It gets deeper here. So there's another sort of gullyway here. AoverTs, Steve. Hey, that's a bit steep. I haven't done a walk for a while, eh? I thought a lot of people like it, some don't obviously, but you can't please all the people all the time. Be interesting where this comes out. Ooh, that was a... I'm hearing rustling. Can you hear that? was something black. Oh, down there. Don't fall down there, Steve. You'll be a goner. That's very deep. So there's all sorts of weird things here. Lovely pine trees, eh? So the trench is here, and there's a sort of weird wall here, which you could walk across if it wasn't for these blessed trees growing. Oh, I can't push him out the way. That's strong. Wow, what a lovely smell. That pine. I'm going to go down in this ditch. I don't like going in ditches very much. Hey, we was having some fun on holiday. We was having some fun on holiday in Malta. I was just asking some simple questions about Malta, and you couldn't believe, you won't believe. Go and have a look at. I left some of the comments because I thought you were going to show how stupid you are. They like to turn. Just a simple. When did St. Paul come to the island? They want to turn it to their words, sort of thing. What you talking about? St. Paul never came. He did all lot of bullshit. Instead of just saying, I suppose you can say what you want on holiday Malta. Come over if you're not a member. We have a bit of community there. Hey, there's a. What we're going to come to here? You never know. I've never been this way before, guys. Until you get to a place. Perhaps it's for certain people haven't been this way. Oh, it's a building. Have to get over this netting. So it's some kind of British place again. Somebody's taking it over, I think. Oh, where am I? I can't even get out of here. I wonder if you can keep going. Oh no, this is like the barracks things here. This is when the roof falls in. So this is like, what do they call these? Like billy huts or something like that? Oh, this is the way down here. I thought I was going to be stuck up here. Oh, what beautiful flowers here, these blue ones. So this is the end, I think, here. Hang on, guys. It is not that easy, because I'm worried about the rocks moving. I haven't made it yet. There's a lot of this wire netting here. Also, I don't really know. There's the finish here. There's a building. Let's have a last look at the views here before we walk back. Oh, this is some kind of power thing because it's got wires there. There's the farmers' vehicles there. So I don't know if you can go further. So we finish here, guys. If there's anything more interesting, because I'm going to Dwayra now, I'll just tag it on the end. So don't go away. This may not be the end, because I don't want to go that far. There's a few trucks and you don't know who you're going to come across. If you're with other people, then it's different, but when you're alone, I don't know if you can walk that way. I'll have a look on Google Maps if we can. Anyway, I'm sure you probably want to see, look at this cactus. It's the day of the Triffids. Come and get the I'll tag this on the back end. I just noticed this fort. I've never this tower. I've never been to it before. I've drove past it, but I've never been to it. We just came up from downtown Dwayra. think there was a cat crossing the street down there. I mean, it was ultra busy. There's nothing much to show down there. A couple of farmhouses, half a dozen houses. This was a gun emplacement, I think. Look, it's all fenced off. Obviously it's dangerous there. Something in operation, so probably this is some kind of tunnel underneath here. Tell me what it is, guys. It's some kind of British, I don't know if it's all underground, and it's all fenced off. And I'll try and find out the tower, because I think I noticed there was a tower on this road. But look at the views. Very windy today though. Those towers stick out, Emery Hill Towers. So what was this, guys? Anybody know? It's like a... It's like a sort of building that was underground on both sides. And it's a bit weird having a tower here inland. This is the British Tower or a Knight's Tower? This, it's something significant for this. Is it something to do with this? There's nothing about it, so I'll have to find out some info. There's a bit of a walk here though, I think. Has anybody walked this way before? There is something that way. I hate to walk on land that I don't really know anything about, because you never know what's underneath your feet here. I think I told that story some time ago. Somebody was walking and there's a lot of water pits around in these barren lands, just held over by wood. When the wood rots, then you're a goner, because there's nobody knows you're out this way unless you tell somebody. Wow, look, Golden Bay into fear this way. So Janina is very close now. That's a nice place there, look at that. Steve, you're going to run out of places to video. Just keep on coming across far. I never even knew about this. I'd love to find out. I think our investigative reporter, John Abella, he can look into that. It's cut out of the rock on both sides, look. It's something that's underground with these towers, obviously to give ventilation. So it looks like it's something to do the wartime. The tower, I think I know the name of the tower. It's on Google Maps coming this way. But there's another one there, look, this is a bit more modern with these towers. All fenced off, so obviously they don't want you to come in here. There's something secret going on here. I like to find these just random blocks in the middle of nowhere. Look at them. They're enormous. It would take about 10 blokes to lift that rock up. So how did it get here by itself? It's taken care of, this tower, but there's no, I think there's no window. How would they get in, or is it from the other way? Let's have a look if there's anything about it. So here's the doorway. It's been refurbished. Those are interesting blocks. Look at those with the holes cut in them. So somebody's broken in. So it's protected by CCTV television. I wonder. So once somebody has broken into it at one time. I don't know what it is. Some kind of underground bunker or something. Anybody knows? Tell me in the comments. I don't want to make this extra long video, so but if we come across anything interesting. All this area though is really historic. You've got Bijema, it's like a cave way back in the prehistoric times, and you've got Bijema Fort a bit further along the lines, which is given to somebody. Bijema Fort makes me laugh. Bijema Fort was given to this because in the 60s nobody could care less about these forts and things like that, and history and things like that. So they leased out a lot of the places on like 100-year leases or whatever like this, or 50 years leases. And that Bijema came up then and said, they sent them a polite letter, said you have to vacate the Bijema Fort now. They used to keep dogs and animals, because when you lease the fort, you're not supposed to change its description and title, but they did. They changed it into a farm, and now they tried to boot them out. And they said, but we've got nowhere to go. I said, oh, we're gonna have to, you stay there then while we find you somewhere to go. It's unreal. Anyway, what fantastic cliffs there. Isn't that beautiful? Just blown away with the view. That's the Bradiston Blue. So Eindhoven is just a little bit down there. Mjar and Moster.